Greetings all, Joshino here. Today I'll be highlighting a quirky loadout. It is Repsac, the unfriendly ghost. It is a VS loadout consisting of the Infiltrator with the ghost, forward grip and 2x scope. On the attachment front I have the grenade bandolier and the EMP grenades, for when you want to cause electromagnetic heebie-jeebies. Along with a medical kit due to the need to constantly retreat and heal if spotted, because taking people on face to face isn't very advised. Also, obviously the hunter cloak to utilise the main rifle, along with the recon darts to give you a little more mobility, and a way to track enemies on the fly. The idea of this loadout is to be very sneaky, yet aggressive. On the one hand, if close enough you one-shot one knife with the ghost, which I've tells asking how I one-hit with a knife, as it can be so quick, and when a little more hidden at mid-range, you string together close headshots between cloaks, thus being very much like a ghost. A very evil ghost. So this is definitely up there in the quirky category, and I've been thinking more about these after my What is Fun video. I have also come up with several categories to rate loadouts by, partly to cover different aspects which people rate fun in the game by, as often people are negative based on one strand of playstyles. First and foremost is the Clerk Factor. Are you using a weapon as the developer intended, or have you found your own oddball way of gunning with it? For this, the Repsac loadout would definitely score an 8 on the Quirkometer. Only a very few people use sniper rifles aggressively like this, and it doesn't feel normal when you're doing it, but god does it feel good. The second category is killing potential, and surprisingly enough, in the aggressive style that I've used this, I've gotten around 65 kills per hour, or 1 kill per minute, which isn't too low. The weapon definitely excels against enemies you get behind and take by surprise, with both the one-hit kill and also the stringed headshots, but those with high settings or a high skill bar will probably suss you out. The third category is team play. Does the Repsac loadout help your team? Well no, not really. The way you kill and the feeding off of lower skill players will most likely not contribute all too much to your team. However, on the grounds of using the recon darts alone, this would get a 4, and with the kills, would give it a below average 4.5. The fourth category is effort. How much effort do you have to put in with this loadout to make it work? Well, on this scale, it would be a 7, as there are times when you'll be frustrated, and you need to be concentrating all the time on your cloaks. You're putting down with the recon darts and checking your radar for red dots, so it is very intense, but in my opinion rewarding. The fifth category is dueling, the time-honoured gentleman's blood sport. In this category, at any range but very close, almost touching, the ghost would be at a disadvantage. So this weapon is not really one you can attack people head to head, apart from the one shot, one knife, which is a very quick time to kill. So the Repsac scores a 2. So some more tips and general overview. One of the most notable features of the Repsac loadout is the one shot, one knife kill. Before the knife nerf, this was achievable with the Commissioner, but with the ghost this works fairly well, especially in combination with the cloak. Although the hipfire with the ghost is not ideal, as the bullet spread is fairly random, so the centre of your screen is not the true point of where you'll hit. Don't bother putting a bit of blue tack in the middle of your screen. What I would also advise is getting close as possible, say 3 to 5 meters where the spread will not matter and you're guaranteed a kill. Also, if you're very close and you're almost clipping their body, you can hipfire the enemy's head for a one-shot kill. The way to use it more at a close medium range is to find a still enemy whilst cloaked and uncloak, aim down sights and headshot, cloak again and move. Further away if you miss. With moving at targets, you will need to lead a little to compensate. Also, there isn't too much drop at these ranges, so don't compensate too much. The knack is to be able to do this in succession and to be able to string a bunch of these together, and this will probably improve as you go along and get the rhythm. EMP grenades are just there for a little distraction, and generally it can feel very fun to watch your enemy's confusion after being hit with the EMP, and 3 of them can keep them guessing. You could use them to get through a cramped doorway, and behind a group for example. So what does everyone think? Can anyone else think of some more good categories to rate the loadouts by, to cover all different playstyles and ideas of fun? Also, sorry about taking a little while on a video, as I've been a little busy with work this week unfortunately. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, like the video, comment with questions, and also subscribe if you want to see more. Joshino.